Switchback. Switchback.
Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another daily episode of Cube World. Back with Kitt and Sniffles. And if you're wondering why I sound a little down at the moment, it's nothing personal. It's life. It's this stupid computer. No, it's not the computer's fault. I just got done recording a half-hour episode of Cube World. You guys may have noticed that I am now level 85. We're no longer in the ocean, and we're at the Icola Palace. And as you can see, I did all of this in our last episode that had no microphone on it. Over yesterday, my computer updated a Windows 10 anniversary update, and with that came a myriad of changes in Windows, one of which was to disable my microphone, which I did not know when I recorded yesterday. Everything was fine, but apparently today, another update or something. I have no idea. Sick to death of this stupid Windows updates. Microsoft, I've turned it off, and you keep turning it back on. And I honestly, I'm at the stage right now where I think I have to basically get a hack for my Windows so that I can't let it update anymore, because I'm sick of this. The web camera is no longer working, multitude of things. OBS now looks like it might be completely broken. So I'm just done with it. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know what's going to be happening with streaming. I'm going to do a bunch of testing later on today, but I'm not in a bad mood. You guys can probably hear it in my voice that I'm actually not foul. I'm actually quite happy today. It was a good weekend. I really enjoyed myself. And yeah, the complaints I have is just out of stupidity, and I'll remedy all that stuff. But the one thing I need to do beyond anything else is to get some bottles filled so that I can get some potions made. So we need to find ourselves some water. I think I got about 49 bottles. The last episode was epic. So many good things happened in it that well, I'll go in and talk. But I had 3 or 4 potions, and I defeated a castle, and I was down to my last of health before we finally we defeated the boss. I had limited potions because I didn't have any water bottles made, so I did one of those rule things where I'm like, I'm only going to do it this way, and we made it, and it was fun. It was a good challenge. It fit well. I think I see some water over here, though, on the map. There we go. It's a puddle. I will take it. I think we should be able to make this the puddle. Well, I'm going to make 10. Not those. I need water bottles first. Thank you. Yeah. Perfect. Please tell me these are good witches. Yes. Okay, we did that. Okay, let's just make some potions just so I can say we're ready. So we can do this. Yeah. Leveled up, I think, 2 levels or 1 level in our last episode. I know I did 1 for sure. And it was good. It was a really good episode, but unfortunately the microphone didn't work. And, you know, it happens. It happens. I'm going to work out things, and even if I have to reinstall Windows and get it down to the base, whatever, I'm going to do it. We're going to have things up and functioning here. We got a boss battle over there. We're going to go around and do that. So yeah, let's talk about my weekend. The weekend of fun for Rivet. Let's see. Saturday I had to work. Worked a half shift over the evening. One of my coworkers took his girlfriend to Disney World. She'd never been before. And she's not young. You know, she's, you know, it's not like she's like a young girl or a teenager or anything. You know, she's a woman. But it lived in Florida for more than a few years, and it's never been to Disney. So he went and took her for her birthday, which is a very sweet thing. And they wanted to leave a little bit early on Saturday so they could get up and get rested so they could, you know, spend the entire day on Sunday there. And I absolutely understand that, because if you're working until 10 p.m., you're not in any energy or anything to drive to Orlando, let alone get into a hotel and everything. So a half shift, and then you can get in, check in, have dinner. I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. So I wasn't about to complain. And plus, I mean, it was an extra shift at work, you know. And a half shift for me is 6 hours. So it was great. And it was a fun night. Saturdays I'm not used to. I don't normally work them very often. So it was a neat challenge because I'm used to working like a full shift, and that's where I walk in the morning, prep things, and then get things ready for dinner and that kind of thing. And that's kind of what I've been doing for most of the time that I've been there. As of late, I've been working a lot of these half shifts where I'm coming in and working dinner and still trying to do prep and stuff. And it's an interesting challenge for me because I have to change my whole mindset about how I'm approaching the day and how I do things. So I'm always up for challenges. So it's been fun. I mean, I get a lot accomplished in a short period of time, which is surprising. And I don't know if that's just because of the fact that, you know, I've limited in my time and I've become more efficient, or I've just become more efficient over the time that I've been there. I don't know. But it was a good day. Sunday was your typical crazy football day. And, you know, a lot of my friends had teams that won, teams that lost. All I had to do was make a crap ton of food because apparently the snowbirds are back. Florida's greatest adventure, which is the tourists from up north come down and they live here for the winter. And apparently they waited until after the hurricane to show up, but it seems that they are here in droves because I saw a lot of familiar orders, which are weird orders that I don't normally see except when the snowbirds are here. So, or snowflakes, depending on how long they stay. Snowbirds tend to stay more than a month. Snowflakes just come down and stick around for a little shorter period of time. So, yeah, you guys hear somebody calling you a snowflake, it means that you're only a temporary Floridian. And it's fun. It's a term. It doesn't matter. It's not meant to offend a single soul. But yeah, it was a good day. An interesting happening for me as well. Over the last couple of weeks, I've made myself a new friend, and it was total by accident. Was out with a friend. He took a picture with me, and she thought that I was somebody else that she knew from her past. Got a friend request, and we've been chatting, and it's nice. You know, I haven't met tons and tons of people over the course of the last year and a bit. I've been focusing mostly on doing my YouTube and healing myself. Just had a whole bunch of like, health issues and anxieties and depression and, you know, the myriad of crap that I've talked about ad infinitum for the last while. So I've been basically holed up in my head for the better part of a year, healing and doing my thing. And I'm okay with this. I mean, it's stuff I needed to do. I feel much more grounded and much happier with myself for doing a lot of what I've done. But again, because of that, I've kind of neglected anything social. And again, not upset by it because most of my social life has been working in nightclubs, bars, and all that kind of garbage. So, yeah, to meet somebody by happenstance, by accident, and end up, you know, developing a friendship and being able to chat and talk. We ended up talking Sunday night until about 6 in the morning on Monday. So it was definitely one of those long phone conversations. And it was fun. It was nice. I haven't done that in a long time. Oh, we're in the mountains. Whatever. We got mountains to handle. Doesn't look like it's going to be a terribly difficult area. But yeah, I mean, and yesterday was just a relaxing day. Except for my computer obviously updating to the anniversary update, which took my computer out for the better part of 3 hours yesterday. And it was weird too because I thought that it reinstalled Windows, the way that it was reacting. I turned the computer off Saturday. Yeah, because I didn't do anything Sunday with it, so I turned it on yesterday. So it had been off for over a day, and then when I turned it on, it was doing an update thing, and I'm like, okay. Oh man, +3 blues? Dude, that's going to be nearly impossible. Are you kidding me? Dear God. Why am I not hitting anybody is what I want to know. Oh, it's going to be a challenge. This is going to be an absolute challenge for sure. Well, we'll see if we can find the boss. We can just wreck that boss real quick. I mean, I'm okay with that. But as I've said before, usually whenever we have these kind of things, it's a boss that's way overpowered, and they don't take any damage. And if he's a warrior, what it looks like, it's going to be even worse. Come on up here. We'll see how much damage he takes over this stuff. Yeah, he's not going to play fair at all. I mean, I've been whacking at him here for a little bit. Hit him with a couple of specials and nothing. Like, he didn't even go down an iota. Who cares? Do I need to take on mountains? Do I like mountains? Not necessarily. Do I want to hang out here for a while? Nope. I'm good. Well, that's that solved. Well, let's head off to the new biome. Let's climb this side mountain over here and we'll fly. I'm okay with that. So yeah, it's been nice. You know, I haven't had like I mentioned, a whole lot of social interaction. So it feels weird. You know, I've been, like, my communication with people for the most part, except outside of work, has been this. You know, hanging out with people online and chit-chatting through Discord and Skype and whatnot. So, you know, to actually have a real phone conversation was weird. You know, and it's having to learn to talk and listen at the same time, because when you do this stuff, you get used to a certain way of communicating with people. So, oh, great, another ocean. Wow, that's just lovely. We're gonna follow the ocean this way. We'll do some stuff, but we're not going to go back into the ocean. I just got out of an ocean. I don't want to do it again. No, thank you. But we're not too far from the border of whatever else is ahead of us, so we can do that. Why are we not spinning out of control? That's what I'm curious about. That was weird. Usually when you lose stamina, you lose your control of your flight. I'm not going to argue. I mean, it was nice not spinning out of control. I thought for a hot second that there was a tree boss up there. Maybe, but it doesn't look like it. I think it was just trees on the side of the mountain. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, I mean, it's been, it's like I said, it's been a fun weekend. I've really enjoyed myself. Branching out, you know, a bit more. And again, this is all part of my process that I've been talking about for a long time, is that, you know, everything that I've had to deal with over the course of the last, that's been the last couple of years, is what's been my my issue. And it's taking a lot out of me for the last little while. I mean, I'm not opposed to saying that I've been, you know, fairly fragile, to say the very least. You know, dealing with health and depression and social anxiety. There's a whole bunch of things that like at 48 years old, there's things I never thought that I'd be dealing with. I thought that a lot of this stuff was reserved for when you were younger, not necessarily when you're older. And it's disconcerting when it happens. You know, you think that you're above things, especially when it comes to things like depression. You think you can handle things. You know, if I've done all this, I've survived so much of my life. You know, why would I falter? And then when it hits you, and when you don't expect it, it can be devastating. It absolutely is devastating, because you feel like you're failing. And it's a matter of just finding out that you're actually not a failure, that, you know, this is something that you just have to deal with. And everybody has anxieties and social issues, and depression is not necessarily a horrible bad thing. You know, it's like anything else. You have to learn to adapt and adjust and deal with things, and how to cope with things a bit differently. You know, all the rules and everything that you've learned throughout your life, things change, and you have to adjust. And I'm doing it. I'm doing my absolute best with it. And I feel like I've been on a better note for the last week or so. I've felt like I've been grasping things a bit better, and then definitely, you know, the last couple of days, and again, having that social interaction, having that conversation when you're talking to somebody else, and realizing that, you know, you're not absolutely alone in the world, and, you know, you can communicate, you can be funny, you can make a difference, you know, just by a few words that you say. You know, if somebody is upset or in pain, and you can offer just, you know, out of blue sky, "Are you okay?" And that makes a difference for somebody. That's pretty awesome, and definitely makes me feel a lot better about myself and where I'm headed and where I'm at currently. And then plus, I get to do this all the time. So I do. I enjoy every aspect of my YouTube and Twitch and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not going anywhere. I've thankfully gotten through a lot of the crap I've needed to over the last while. Where are we headed? I don't know. It doesn't look like we're going to have much of a boss battle or anything. I guess that stuff was reserved for the last episode, which is par for the course. But you guys it's okay. I needed just to be able to communicate and hang out and have some fun, and that's all that ever really truly matters for me, to be absolutely 100% honest. But yeah, things are happening today. On the channel, we've got a couple of new things coming up. Can I not ride? Okay, good, I can. Let's see, new series-ish. Recorded last night. I think that'll be up today. I think how I've got it set up in my head. I haven't rendered it out yet. Did a Minecraft series. Did a recording last night with War and a bunch of new people. War and Chris were there. And then Render and Lorgon and a bunch of other people that I can't remember names because I suck and I'm a failure. I know BRTW was there. A bunch of friends of War's, essentially. And we played Minecraft Bingo. And it's a map developed by Lorgon. And it's cool as hell. If you guys haven't seen anything about Minecraft Bingo, I highly recommend looking it up. What it is it's a map, you log in, you follow a couple of simple rules, you get a bingo ticket. And, you know, up, down, left, right, cross, diagonals, whatever you want, you got to fill a ticket. And it's by things you either craft or find in Minecraft. And you've got to kind of... the way it's done is mostly you just log your time type of thing so you can do it the fastest. But we did multiplayer, so we joined up in teams, and the team that gets it first wins. So it was fun. I did 4 episodes of it. It was about an hour and 15 minutes worth of recording, so I think I'm going to do 4 episodes on my channel of it, just because it was fun. It's a cacophony of sounds, so you know, anybody that's not used to listening to more than one person talk, it's not going to be your kind of thing. But if you're not used to the voices either, it's going to be difficult. But man, so much fun. I think we'll probably do this again and again and again because it's cool. And you know, it's neat too. It's like Render and Lorgon are both guys that develop these maps, and for me, I'm a little bit starstruck and a little awestruck that, you know, I'm hanging out and chatting with these guys because, as to me, these guys are celebrities in my head because they're doing something that I think is truly amazing. You know, things with command blocks, and they understand the inner workings of Minecraft in a way that I never could. Imaginations are amazing as well because they're able to develop these things. And to be able to hang out and, you know, chit-chat and be crass, be myself, and get along with them, it's pretty cool. And I can honestly say that, you know, that sense of like I'm in around what I consider my own personal type of celebrity, you know, and it's fun, you know, and I just love the fact that I get to do this and hang out and meet with people that, you know, I admire as well. So yeah, it's pretty slick. I'm a blessed person, I can honestly say. I mean, I never thought starting this up 2 years ago, and we're closing in on my 2-year anniversary as well. To be just over a month from now is be 2 years, so that's shocking as well for me. I never thought that I'd be here. I'm going to do a 2-year anniversary special, obviously, and again, I'm going to say that now and try my best to do it because I have had the worst time trying to get special events and episodes out because I just haven't had the energy or time or anything else. You know, like I said, the myriad of issues I've had over the last year and a bit has been a detriment to me for sure. But like I said, things have changed. The upswing is here. I am so very happy at this moment. So, and I think I'm going to end the episode here. I think I'm good. Oh, other thing too I wanted to say is that Leechy and I have been recording on a weekly basis now, so you guys are going to usually get probably between 2 and 4 episodes a week of him and I doing stuff. I could probably cut back some of the stuff I do into 2 episodes. We recorded for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, usually. I don't know if how I'm going to do it yet. I might do just 1 episode of each thing, or I might just do 2 episodes of each thing. We'll see. Or I have a heavily edited video, but I hate editing down anything that I record with Leechy, and that's absolutely out of my own need and necessity, is because for me this is a way to record my son's growing up and his interaction with me, and everything he says to me is so important that I want to have it recorded and put up here so that if I ever need to go back and listen to him, I can. You know, in 15, 20 years, you know, I can say, hey, I go back and check some of the crap we did when you were a little kid, and we can go back in and cringe and laugh and have fun. It's very important to me. Everything is very important to me. I guess that's what I do. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for your support over the last little while. I know it's been trying at times. I'm doing my best, and I have done my best. But like I said, I think I've passed a corner for the most part, and I think things are on the uprise. I'm very happy at the moment. Things, like I said, eye-opening experiences that I thought I wasn't in certain places, and I am. And it's nice to know that the trip I've taken over the last year was not for naught. So I feel like I've accomplished something, and I'm very happy. But again, thank you again, everybody. And thank you, Sniffles, for showing up, buddy. And I will see you all in our next episode tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Switchback.